Friday morning, weekly weigh-in time. Very curious to see my results this week, but I'm really trying not to obsess over the weight more than anything. I'm just very curious about the body fat. I've done something new in terms of my regimen. I reread The Complete Guide to Fasting with my mother and my aunt. After reading it a second time, I decided to try a bit more of an aggressive fasting protocol as a request I showed in my video. So I've done two 40-hour fasts this week. I have not, it's Friday morning at 11:30. I have not eaten since Wednesday night. So I've done two complete day fasts. I'm basically trying a 5-2 protocol where 5 days a week I eat as normal, but 2 days a week I completely abstain from eating. Part of this is so in the book, The Obesity Code, Jason Fung really advocates for fasting, especially intermittently, because he talks about, and I rewatched the video this morning to just kind of refresh my mindset on this because I knew I would report on it on this video. But he essentially states that if you reduce your calories and you eat the same amount of calories over an extended period of time, your body will adjust. When you completely refrain from eating on a periodic basis, it's not long enough for your body to adjust to the changing in the amount of food intake. So part of the reason I was deliberate about going over 24 hours is because within 24 hours, on average, you will completely deplete your glycogen stores, which is the primary source of food from the body. Your liver can store about a day's worth of glycogen in it. And I wanted to get to the point where I was completely depleting that and going into fat burning mode where my body is forced to use fat as fuel. So twice this week, I've essentially gone almost an entire half day. You could basically, I mean, I guess it is more than a half day because it's going to be 12 noon pretty soon. But essentially going extended periods with my body only using body fat as a source of fuel. So very curious to see if I can get under 30% this week, but I also recognize I've done this for 1 week. I'm really focused on doing this for the remainder of Q1. 1 week really isn't enough to put a dent in, 15 years of being overweight. So really 18, being over 250 pounds. So I do expect to be under 250. I was 251.8 last week, but very curious to see what my body fat percentage is. And I'm not gonna get too animated or too up or too down based off of 1 week. I intend to do this for the remainder of Q1, and it really is with time that you can make changes. So let's step on the scale and see where I'm at. So just got off the scale. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, so some serious movement. I have come down about 4.8 pounds since last week. BMI is at 28. It's about 1.6 tenths of a point. Body fat as it went up. Oh my God. This has been the most difficult part to move. Body muscle, obviously, it always moves in the inverse of body fat. So this has come down. Visceral fat, still at 11. So that's where I'm at for the week. So in terms of overall weight loss, a great week, absolutely phenomenal week, basically 5 pounds. But on the body fat front, it's just been very stubborn. I'm very frustrated with that. I know most people will just see a 5-pound drop and say, hey, you did great, but I guess just what's so concerning is my weight continues to come down and down and down, which is great, but my body fat is just not moving. Been really heavy on the calisthenics, been very heavy on the resistance training, and all I can do is continue to be consistent over long periods of time. So, I'm hopeful that that 31% is more like 25% come July 1st. And all I can do is be consistent with the resistance training, with the dieting, with the fasting. I'm going to incorporate this 5-2 plan moving forward. It was not a huge strain on me. It definitely impacts my working out, but just frustrated that the body fat just continues to move. It's gone up the last 2 weeks. I was at 30.0 2 weeks ago today, and I thought by now I'd be under 30%, which is a big barrier for me. But I'll continue to work on it. I won't get down, and I'll just continue to do the things I need to do to be successful at this. So that's it for this week, but I will be making that change in terms of my fasting protocol moving forward. It was not too much of a strain at all, so I will continue it. So for now, Fareed Fitness signing off.